Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. and new details just coming in on that deadly Amtrak crash on the busiest line in America. Brand new pictures streaming in. Investigators combing through the wreckage. World News anchor David Muir leads our coverage.
Also this morning, did Target rip off this mom?
This is the version I found in Target, and this is mine.
How did something so similar to the popular design she sells out of her garage end up on sale at Target?
Nastia and Derek.
And he's the five-time champ on dancing. Now Derek Huff is out before the finals in a surprise elimination. He and his partner Nastia flying all night. They're here live.
And are you ready for this? Inside the largest totally hidden world on our planet.
Oh my God.
Buried for centuries beneath a jungle. It's a discovery you do not want to miss. And you can only see it in our epic live drone event. And just take a look at this.
Good morning, America. Coming up, I'm going to take you inside here, one of the most amazing places on our planet.
Good Morning America continues live from Times Square with Robin, George, Lara, Amy, and Ginger.
Oh, look at those perfect 10s out there. And look at those perfect 10s right there. Derek and Nastia. Surprising elimination, though, just before the finals on Dancing with the Stars. Sad to see them go, but excited to have them there live with us this morning, and we'll talk to them just ahead.
We are going to talk to them. We are also counting down to that big live event, days in the making. There is the scene right now. There's an entire hidden world buried beneath a jungle out there. Ginger is there. It's basically like a hollowed out mountain underground. It's been millions of years in the making. That is coming up in just a little bit. Ginger is going to bring it all to us. And it is worth the wait. I mean, this stuff is going to be so amazing to see.
This is a big-time live reveal.
Yeah.
You said days in the making, centuries in the making.
That's right. Less than 18 minutes away. Now let's get the morning rundown from Amy.
All right, guys, good morning, and let's get right to the breaking details about that deadly Amtrak disaster on the nation's busiest rail line. All 7 train cars crashing off the tracks in Philadelphia. The death toll now stands at 6. At least 8 people are in critical condition, 150 sent to the hospital. The train derailed north of Philadelphia's 30th Street station as the train was heading to New York City. World News Tonight anchor David Muir is leading our coverage from the crash site and joins us now. David, good morning.
Amy, always great to see you. And you can see right behind me the emergency vehicles right now. And in a sign of how grim this scene is this morning, we know the coroner is now on the scene. As you mentioned, the death toll now up to 6. Look at the daytime aerials. So when daylight arrived here this morning, the scope of this disaster could be seen from above. We know 7 of those train cars derailing, 3 of them on their sides. The engine, nothing but a piece of twisted metal at this point. And as you know, the walking wounded last night in the dark, the people who had found their way off of the train in the darkness, many of them using the flashlights on their phones to find their way out. And so many describing that as that train began to derail, the luggage in the air. Others say they could feel the passengers bumping into them as they tumbled to the ground. And when it all came to a halt, so many of them climbing out emergency windows and finding a way to get through the roof of those rail cars to get out, Amy. Just an incredible scene. And again, 6 dead this morning, and they're now revealing that many of the people who died from severe chest injuries. The question for federal investigators who are here on the scene this morning is how fast was this train going and whether or not a curve in the tracks. We've heard that from several passengers, that they felt the train begin to turn. Whether or not that was a factor as well, Amy.
And David, speaking to how horrifying those tragic moments must have been, I know you've been speaking with passengers, one of whom said while it was happening, they didn't think anyone would survive.
Oh, there was one in particular, she said, in that moment, she said, you know, this really could be the end. And when the train did finally come to a halt, she said she climbed up on top of a seat and crawled through the top of that rail car. She said so many passengers helping one another to get out, and you saw those dazed images once they got outside, so many sort of covered in blood, and there were so many injured that they used vans, Amy, to get them to hospitals. It is quite remarkable that so many were actually able to survive the wreckage that we're now seeing in daylight this morning.
And David Muir, I know you'll be continuing to cover the latest aftermath there. We'll see you on World News tonight. Thank you. And we'll be following developments from Philadelphia all day here on ABC. Also happening right now, the search for 6 missing Marines and their helicopter in That helicopter is one of 3 deployed after the devastating earthquake. It was lost while delivering food and supplies to a remote area. Searchers have failed to locate that helicopter's emergency beacon. And a health alert now, a possible new weapon in the fight against cancer. A new study suggests an MRI could one day predict a woman's chance of developing breast cancer. Researchers found that among high-risk women who had an MRI, those with a particular feature in the scans, those with bright background breast tissue, were 9 times more likely to develop breast cancer over the next couple of years. But they stressed this was a small study and more research is needed. Well, the big number this morning, $158 million. That is how much Verizon and Sprint will pay to settle accusations they tacked unauthorized fees onto monthly bills. Most of that money will be refunded to customers. And finally, trending up this morning, You're So Vain. Maybe Carly Simon was singing about men general. A new study finds the average guy looks at himself in the mirror 23 times per day compared to just 16 times per day for women. I love this, though. The real shocker, 1 in 10 guys admit looking into the mirror more than 30 times per day. And they found that while women will look quickly to check at themselves, men will linger, admiring their arms. George, Rob, here
I have our house to study.
Rob said, speak for yourself.
I'm in there all day. Please help.
I don't think 12-year-old girls. Let's go to Lara in the social square.
Here's what's coming up on our GMA. Ginger taking us where no have ever gone before. It is an incredible live discovery just ahead. Gig. Jenny home will explain about this. The Queen House. My friend Queen Latifah, Empress. Right? Gotta have Derek and Nastia. They were sent home last night. They flew all night to on G. Hey.
Everyone works hard. Working together, we can help when 2 becomes 3. Together, we'll go far.
How does it feel to lose the first 10 pounds? Let's go! Another one. But I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. And another one gone. Join for free. Adventures.com and lose 2 before June 1st.
From your day. Don't let it. Advil PM gives you the heat, helping you fall asleep and heal as you rest. Healing night's sleep.
Get your own gold. Go on, get liquid gold. The greatest minds of the past left behind hidden in our future. Person like you for a very long time. From today, follow the to save tomorrow. The future. But we're not. Rated PG.
What is it? All right, Emma. I know it's not your thing, but it's a question, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Emma, banana, banana, 5 of Emma. Emma. Very good, sweetie. Yeah, really good job, okay?
To nurse from Johnson & Johnson.
Lunch at Outback every bloomin' day. Favorites, plus new Aussie tacos and our delicious burgers. Nation starting at just $6.99 every day at Outback.
Spy thriller. You don't know ARP. To the AARP program, this guy is spying. AARP Tech gets people connected to technology or connect with each other. And apps. If you don't think AARP, then you don't know. More surprising possibilities and get AARP.org/possibilities.
Waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you.
Royal Caribbean or your travel agent today.
All Ginger as we continue to come to our big live event. And it's just minutes away. And our hot button story. A shocking elimination on Nastia and Derek sent home. That in just moments. Here's a look at all the drama in the ballroom. Felt surprise proposal. In and meaningful reflection.
On a confidence I never thought.
A shocker in the ball. To 2 front runners.
Derek.
After receiving all perfect marks, Lucan was sent home.
To make it to the finale.
Facing her share of hurdles.
That's not something I'm going to talk about.
Both personal.
Seeing that package was really upsetting. I just wanted to scream, not me.
On the dance floor. In partner Derek, 5-time Mirrorball champ, sidelined by injury. For a full-on return sometime after Derek danced on Monday night.
The most special dance I think I've ever seen.
But in the end, the gymnast couldn't gold.
I just and everybody for giving me such an amazing experience.
So beautiful. Nastia! Get on out here! Good to see you, Derek. Good to see you, Nastia. I know.
It feels like forever ago, but yesterday.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations on getting as you did. Perfect score on the week out. You were at least you were surprised.
You know, not really. I feel like on Monday night, being able to dance with Derek one last time meant so much to me, and the perfect way to go out. It was not only to share with Derek, but to be able to really kind of tell his story. So it really was, and definitely didn't want to leave, but you know, it was a good.
It felt like a little. It was very special.
Your sister's.
that show was fantastic. You know, I think no sensational. There's a moment where he just like. That's it. In that moment, I knew he deserves to be there, and it's it's been a fantastic season. And it's ironic, just like you know, having different partners and you know, and handling that so effortlessly.
So much. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm which is good because I heard tonight.
Back to LA tonight?
Yeah, so yeah. I'm doing. Like I said, it was great to be able to do it. And with Len too, it was really.
All the travel back and forth here in New York at Radio City. Did that part, in your opinion, in sort of keeping it as it could be?
You know, it's funny. This morning we flew back and we hadn't been back and forth for the past 3 weeks. Injury, but we were both kind of like we kind of missed that the kind of the back.
Moves by text.
Videoing and whatnot. And there was a routine where we had 2 rooms in our jive, and it kind of represented her experience on the show because she was each week. So.
Because sometimes the producers, when they do those backstories.
Oh yeah.
But you're good.
Yeah.
The remaining 3, you all think.
It's so hard to see. Every single couple has a different strength, and Riker has been like amazing. Kind of moment was the he like was a character the entire day, and then incredible, showing that emotion and that chemistry. And Noah has just been such. And anytime I know anything, it's like no reason to complain.
Yeah.
So.
Watching
Great attitude.
And we haven't seen the last one.
Thank you very much.
I'm like,
a chair for you so much. We love you, Dave.
Dancing with the Stars for now next Monday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, here on ABC.
Are we doing pop news right now? Right? All right, get ready.
I'm excited.
Everybody, let's start with Jenny. Jennifer Lopez and Vegas to start her residency this coming January. Lopez over the moon about the opportunities, and she's been preparing for this entire life. Also, what to expect in the show. She's for a mix of hip hop, Latin, pop, incredible costumes, and should she need to borrow a, got some pretty cool in the Mike Carey and Britney Spears also in the Vegas residencies right now. J-Lo, go on Saturday. Yeah, it sure is.
I think Derek's like.
He wasn't kidding. He'll be in a residency there in no time. This morning they say experience won't get more experience. How about learning from Dustin Hoffman, from James Patterson, backed by Robert Downey Jr. Students to learn from simply the best. $90 gets you hours of instruction from the greatest. Another one excited to hear Serena Williams giving lessons using videos. People know where to find me if I go missing for 2 days.
It really is.
I'm actually very serious. I'm going to take it. If it helps my backhand girl. Everybody, Emma maybe one stomach ideal weight, and it now we away from a devil wearing. Kevin McCollum, whose past project and In the Heights, tells the AP 2006 film starring and Anne Hathaway. Actresses already have done. So just throwing that options. However, let's just move. Oh, that thrills me. Miranda Priestley would say. And that is pop news.
I
knew you were going to use.
Go to Rob.
From all over the country, from Conyers, Georgia, a few people. We take out west. Rain is going to move in, and this will drive it with the kids. Let's go further west, or east, depending on which way you're flying, because you go to Ginger and just here's your local forecast.
Morning, Washington. More seasonable air is finally in D.C. We're expecting temperatures today. More sunshine than clouds. It's going to be kind of a gusty one. 40s in the suburbs, mainly clear inside the Beltway. Tomorrow, a little bit more and feeling comfortable with about 72 degrees. Drier conditions will last through the rest of the week, but higher temperatures more humidity and thunderstorms this weekend.
Is finally here inside the planet's most magnificent world. We went right up to the brink yesterday. Ginger is the inside. She's been tracking for days, and we are so excited to sketch her right now. Where exactly are you, Ginger?
Here, from the perspective you can see me, about 400 feet below the top of one of the world's largest caverns. It is inside a mountain, inside a jungle in central Vietnam. And this, I have to be honest with you, has been one of, or the, I would say, most difficult, dangerous, and grittiest assignments I have ever been a part of. Let me explain a little of what's happening. It may look like a white sand beach where we're standing. We've been staying in these tents. We've been cooking over fires. And is very remote. We are not close to the but we've got a lot of that has come together because a world that was only a third of a mile from here, and that was only found a couple decades ago, but was not discovered and explored until 2000. This is new to our world. This surreal has been revealed, and now you get to be part of it, including the awesome image. Drones. All right, let's get
enter through a claustrophobic crevice.
Close it into the biggest cave in the world.
Okay. Then it
with the GoPro
and drops back, down and down. I can't see on the narrow beam of my headlamp, but I'm aware that those ropes are here because a fall would be disastrous.
Does not look real.
At the bottom, I feel like I've landed on another planet. Subterranean rushing river. Yes! Now I find myself in Mother Nature's garden, filled with prehistoric boulders and stalagmite columns built up from calcium deposits by dripping water.
This is a stalagmite.
We're actually inside a stalagmite. The water's worn away all the bottom.
After a grueling hour, light 1,000 feet overhead.
Spectacular. So every turn.
This colossal chamber ceiling collapsed is a dolomite, breathing life into this world. It's a lush green oasis, white sand beaches lit up below.
It looks like Avatar in here. It doesn't feel real.
No.
This is the hidden world we've been chasing. Sondong, or Mountain River, largest and visited by fewer explorers than outer space.
Look at this. It is unbelievable. I'm standing on a colossal stalagmite, the jewel crown of Sondong Cave. It's the moment that took my breath. It's also the moment I realized we're not even halfway there yet.
We press on, and suddenly I'm in a jungle under a second monster site. Not atop a mountain, but inside it, way inside. 100 feet below the surface.
You don't normally get trees and jungle in caves. That's why it's quite different.
Plants and animals from above adapting to the unique subterranean netherworld.
We've come across monkeys, been sticks thrown at by monkeys.
In here?
In here,
They're throwing sticks at
throwing
you.
Sticks.
What a view from those drone cameras. This mammoth crater big enough to park 2 and tall enough to a skyscraper. The creator of this carving its way mountain for 2 the largest underground on Earth, than 1.3 billion of subterranean awesomeness. That's more than 15,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Appropriate since 5 months out of the year, this underground marvel is underwater.
The river goes 80 meters tall at least, and it'll be like 100 meters wide and flowing very, very fast. There's no way you can get anywhere near this area.
Danger is everywhere here. Alongside breathtaking beauty, like a fantasy world come to life. The punishing journey worth every ounce of sweat. What gives me goosebumps are the still unexplored passages that branch off our route, tunneling deeper.
Good morning, America. Welcome to Sangdong. The majesty of this place will take you on such an emotional journey. I feel superior because I climbed this. I'm part of history. Because if something, imagine what else is out there. This adventure is only for the elite, and their emphasis is on conservation and on sustainability. As rough as it's been, it was totally worth it now that you can see those images, George.
And we sure can, Ginger. And we're looking down on you now. You've got the drone there. Can you set it up the wall to give us a sense of just how deep underground you are right now so we get a sense of the scale?
Yeah, at this point, we are almost 400 feet underground, but this is one of the more shallow places. There are places within Sangdong, in that mountain river cave, that are 1,000 feet below. We haven't even explored all of it. That's crazy.
Wow, that is
Technical crew to be able to pull this off. Yeah,
well done. We're going to have a lot more from
everyone.
Ginger coming up right
So
back.
many questions. Wow. Great job, Ginger.
Dancing with the Stars on GMA is brought to you by Auto Trader. Find your car your way.
18 #1 hits. Story.
You are just television history. From the man who brought Survivor and The Voice, the most challenging game created.
10 seconds. The artist.
500 questions, a 7-minute next Wednesday on ABC.
Now, Good Morning Washington on your side. We have a news alert.
And that breaking news on this Wednesday morning, 6 people now confirmed dead after that train derailment in Philadelphia. Our sister station in Philadelphia reporting 8 people are now in critical condition. Not everyone has been accounted for this morning. Amtrak train 188 left DC's Union Station last night. That train was headed for New York City when it derailed shortly after 9 o'clock. It's still unclear, though, what caused that derailment. Well, we want to today, Jackie Jarrett, staying cooler day than yesterday.
Yeah, refreshing change in the air to me. Derek, let's look at temperature across the air, and 64 degrees downtown, but 50s in western suburbs. We're back to a light sweater. They're out of the northwest, about 8 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts between 25 and 50 impact your feel factor. Highs today will be to our northwest. We'll see lower 70 everywhere else. This is close to what it should be for this time of the year. Angela?
Well, Jackie, on the Capitol Beltway, Alexandria outer loop just after vehicles involved. They've moved that out of the way. Heavy delays through Annandale. Southbound at Braddock Road is what we're looking at, but the inner all the way up to Tyson's Corner. Traveling on I-60, distractions for you. Cleared that tractor trailer crash at 50, but we're in the heavy slow and go as you get to Beltway. And on our Maryland cameras, the Beltway at New Hampshire Avenue, that accident just passed the scene here. We are on the outer loop there. Watch for lane closures and additional delays. Yumi, back over to you.
Angela, thank you so much, and thank you for watching. You can watch more team breaking news coverage from Philadelphia. Back here in 25 minutes.
America's favorite cocoa brand introduces Cocoa Formula Even-Tone Sun Care with a powerful blend of natural moisturizers. It helps prevent dark spots, even skin tone, and premature aging. Palmer's Even-Tone Sun Care.
Memorial Day sales event has more selection, more value, and more. Get huge holiday savings. Elantra, Santa Fe. Now get up to $5,000 in total. At APR for 75 months and lease a new for as low as $139 a month. Plus, get American 10 years, 100,000 miles. You better hurry. The Hyundai Memorial Day ends soon. So get to your local Hyundai dealer before it's too late.
America's favorite cocoa butter brand introduces Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Even-Tone Sun Care. Formulated for all skin tones with a powerful blend of natural moisturizers. It helps prevent dark